What's good, YouTube? Trizzy Gang in the hood. Trizzy Gang, what's good, family? Now, I have seen this video on my timeline. Shout out to Tommy G, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tommy G for the one time, man. It's been a minute since we reacted to a Tommy G video. I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. It's been a minute. I used to low-key spam reactions by Tommy G. I low-key fell off with it, but we back now. And I feel like, why not do it to a video I'm actually interested in? We got New York's Most Wanted Drivers Part 2. Now, I think I seen Part 1, but I could be wrong. I know I reacted to... Nah. I reacted to how to... I think folks was stealing cars or something like that. I think folks were stealing cars. But we here, very interested in this video, very intrigued by this video. Without further ado, let's get straight to it, man. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, be notified whenever I post a new video. You know what I'm saying? I have been a little inconsistent because I got the bathroom getting like renovated right next to me, y'all. If you watched my video yesterday, my basketball reaction, you would hear at the end of it, folks started getting to banging. I had to hurry up and get the fuck up out of here, bro. No cap. But let's get straight to it, man.
Out for 1 minute only. Let me see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Happy Father's Day to y'all baby dads out there too.
Not too fast, not too fast. Okay, holy shit, are you serious?
I would never get in a car with somebody who's driving like this. I don't care how much you pay me. It's not happening.
It's a dangerous trend known as throughway swimming. It's when cars drive recklessly on...
It's called throughway swimming? I could have sworn it was called, what is it called again? Damn, I already forgot. Damn, I don't do this, y'all. I do not do this. I forgot what it was called. I thought it was something else. I didn't know it was through
highways,
swimming.
causing near misses or weaving through...
Maybe that's what New York calls it, though. All right, no copyright.
Danger to society.
No.
All right, bro. It can't be copyright. Tommy G got in this video.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Y'all say I got the Hellstar on today. I got the Hellstar on.
I show you cars for this. We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. I'm a crazy driver and do not try to replicate what I do. It's dangerous. It could cause injury or death. Follow the...
Y'all hear him, bro. Don't do it.
Last year we dropped an explosive.
Yeah. I reacted to this. I definitely reacted to
this.
this.
And this video peeked behind the curtain on New York's underground car culture. But as I've learned more, I can say that we have barely scratched the surface. So today we bring you back into the world of New York's Most Wanted, and what you are about to see is fueled by speed, theft, and daredevil.
Double R's there?
We meet drivers like License, who weaves through city traffic at triple-digit speeds. We meet car thieves who minutes before evaded police, and they show up to their interview with us in a freshly stolen Hellcat. And from the chop shops to the shady exotic car rental dealers, we meet the players who are connected in this high-stakes underground scene. At great danger, we buckled up and brought you inside this world. But warning, this documentary is for educational purposes only.
Facts.
What you're about to see is dangerous, illegal, and at times life-threatening. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright guys, just got to LaGuardia, New York. We're diving back into the world of Most Wanted Drivers. And you might be asking, why are you doing this video again? Guys, I learned that we just hit the tip of the iceberg last time, but there's way more to dive into. Not only have
oh my
characters emerged that are just as legendary, reckless, and dangerous. Oh my god.
I seen this, y'all.
But there's also this structure that we never got to see in the first episode that I really want to dive into. How are these guys getting access to Lamborghinis and BMWs?
Y'all seen that man punch me, Dev?
Cars? These guys are living outlaws, going on police chases on sometimes a daily basis and getting away.
Crazy.
How? So we're gonna get into that and much more. Folks, this is the return of New York's Most Wanted Drivers. Let's get into it. M-Box, a New York man and rapper, said to sit tight that he was gonna pull up with a posse and pick us up from the airport. Here's what happened next. Never been picked up at the airport like this before, not sure exactly what to expect, but they said they got something really special for us. So it feels like some Batman shit. This just feels like a place where anything can go down.
Prada did it.
Holy shit.
That'd be tough. That's tough.
We got BMW here. We got another BMW here. And BMW there. These boys came ready to rumble.
The fact that all these cars are probably stolen is wild.
Take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport. I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. What's the next bar? I
What?
can't remember it.
Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
M-Box is kind of the face of the striker music, the striker culture. If you don't know what a striker is, what can you tell them, M-Box?
Well, Striker's a stolen car, a hottie, whatever you want to call it.
My bad, Joe.
Remember, Tommy is a white man.
Okay.
Tommy's white, don't forget.
You should know that.
I still want to hear
it's
it's bad.
a lot of places, but my friend Felix, who's currently probably in the West Coast stealing cars, is listening to your music a lot.
That's great to hear.
A man from Queens is accused of committing several traffic violations in Newark. It happened along Market and Broad Streets back on April 11th.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
So many folks in New York too.
What's going on with Squeeze Benz right now?
We were going crazy. Everything was going swell. Had a lot of crazy collabs. Obviously, we did the video with Tommy, and that blew the up. That drew a lot of unwanted attention on us. We basically had to kind of shut the operation down for a few months. He's laying low right now, not really kind of taking a step back from everything, and he's not really going to be involved in cutting up or driving anymore, just because we can't really let.
That's what it's called, cutting up. They said through swimming or whatever. I know that's cutting up.
We got to be safe.
It seemed no one could give us a straight answer about Squeeze Benz. Many on the internet claim he's locked up somewhere on the East Coast. Others, including his team, say he's just laying low, waiting.
Nah, he's definitely laying low.
Die down. But
definitely laying low.
There's been no sign of him in months, which only fuels further speculation.
That boy is in hiding right now. Crazy. That nigga probably in the Middle East or something.
Rental spot that people go to, and we're gonna meet.
Chilling with his feet kicked up.
Tell people who you are.
That double R tub, that Cullinan.
I love to drive.
What the fuck?
What would you say your specialty is? Like, is it fast? Is it cutting up? Like, how do you?
Heavy traffic.
How risky?
Heavy traffic.
Not as risky as going high speeds.
Have you ever crashed before?
One time where my boy rear-ended me.
So, 2 drivers crashed.
Yeah, basically.
I've heard there's cover-ups going on. Some people don't want to show how dangerous this really is or how it can damage other people. Can you speak to that? Folks, I think it's really important to speak on the covering up of crashes that's rampant across this driver community, because some of the drivers in this space with the biggest followings are doing this, and it gives the false impression that this is a relatively risk-free activity rather than something that is an extreme danger to innocent people.
I mean, they cover up their crashes to maintain like a good image about themselves, you know, and it's bad. Like, you see me, I just post whatever, I don't care, you know, I post my underclass. They don't do that.
You are arguably the face of the drivers right now. I think there's not even a close second right now, would you say?
Correct.
How is that? Like, you feel like you're kind of the king of the space?
In some way, yeah.
What motivates you to do this?
Traffic.
You just hate traffic?
I hate traffic. You like traffic?
No, I don't.
Bro, just because you hate traffic don't mean you should be doing this shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
How worried are you about being caught by the police?
Not worried at all.
Do you think they have their eye on you?
I'm pretty sure they do, but, you know, whatever happens, happens. I don't think I'll ever get caught, and if I do, it is what it is.
Is there an amount of jail time
That's
that would
such a
scare
dumb
you away from doing this?
Lifetime.
How are you getting access to all these kind of crazy cars?
Family, network, you know, friends.
So these are your cars?
Yes, sir. We have a GTP RS. We have an M3 CS. I have an individual spec that I took like months to build. A
M3 tough.
And then we have a Cohen. We have a Huracan. We have track tops. We have the biggest fleet in New York. One of the biggest fleet in New York.
Let me ask the question I think is on everyone's mind.
Yes, sir.
What makes it worth it to rent to guys like License? Guys that are going to be driving crazy, guys that might do...
Dude, bro got his whole logo on his shirt? Nigga, do you want the cops to come? Nigga, is that your logo?
legal code.
Alright,
shit
bro.
in the car.
It's kind of networking, right? You have people like license that come through. People that
My bad, Joe. That's my
people
phone.
that are responsible if anything happens, they will pay up for it. They do market with our vehicles. We do get clientele from them, but we do vet out the clientele with a background check and whatnot.
So you don't care if someone takes a $450,000 car, drives it like crazy, drifts?
Of course I care. I mean, we keep it to a certain extent, right? Like if I'm getting alerts after alerts after alerts with trackers, we tell them, hey, like, calm down a little bit. They also respect us too, you know? It's a respect relationship.
Something just does not add up. I mean, how is a 19-year-old with no insurance getting access to exotic cars?
A
And
19-year-old?
sometimes for free. License claims that the dealers are his friends and they simply like what he's doing. But let's be real, who's handing over cars like this just so their buddy can make social media videos? To
Facts.
me, there is more to the story that we are just not being told.
They definitely stealing it. Let's keep it a beam, y'all. They robbing folks.
We
Something.
begin this next day by meeting License at a historical landmark for the New York drivers. Legend has it this is the spot Squeeze Benz and License grew up meeting at before they drove around like maniacs. Okay. What's up, brother? So you had us meet you at a Home Depot of all places.
This is where it all started, right here.
This is important
Damn.
to your journey.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Basically, the first ever death row we ever did, the most popular one was Squeeze, and you know, the very beginning was, you know, in this Home Depot. We all met here, and then we hit the GCP, which is this highway right here.
You know Squeeze Benz.
That's my boy.
How long have you guys been hitting runs together?
Before all the YouTube stuff, before everything, we've known each other for so long. I've known him, Squeeze before I've known him back.
Does your mother know you
Damn.
do this stuff? She doesn't know
What?
at all? Your parents have no idea. What do they think you're doing all day?
See, that's that foreign parents that are like so out of the loop with shit. They can't even afford to pay attention, bro. They'll just be so confused even if somebody's showing them what their son's doing. They won't even believe it's their son. They so out the loop they don't even get it. You know what I'm saying? Because Punch Made Dev said that same thing. I know his mom is definitely like a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? Like his mom did not know what he does. He said he told his mom he does crypto. Bro, I know the parents gotta be foreign, bro. My parents are foreign, but they ain't that dumb. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Work.
They just think, when you talk to them at Thanksgiving, talk to them about work, what do you tell them?
I make money.
See, I'm trying to tell you, that's that old age and that's that foreign shit.
You know, I'd rather not tell them because I don't want them to worry about me.
Is your dad in your life?
Yes.
What would
Wow.
he say if he knew you were doing this?
He would tell me to stop.
You got a fiance, right?
I'm engaged, yes.
And what does she think about this?
She doesn't know.
Do you feel like
What?
you're living a lie with your family not knowing this?
Not really. I'm not lying to them. I'm just not telling them.
Facts. That's facts though. That is facts. He ain't lying.
This style of high-speed, reckless driving has been gaining popularity amongst New York's younger generations. I wanted to know from the people living here how they felt about it and how it impacted their life. So I sent my guy Keegan to the streets of New York to hear people's opinions.
I think that's not safe.
They gotta chill. Why are you risking people's lives?
I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. Don't hit me if you're in front of me.
It's reckless, bro.
Kids this generation
He's
are
speaking
easily
fast, though.
influenced by the things around them, especially on the social media apps that we have.
What do you think drives like young men specifically to drive crazy like that? Low testosterone. Really, I just think it's an ego thing and wanted to be a little more manly.
If you could speak directly to these guys, what would you say to them?
Slow down.
It's not worth it.
I wouldn't say it's an ego thing. I think it's a thing where you want to fit in. You want to be that guy who cuts up, who does all that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be known in the city as that guy. I wouldn't say it's an ego thing, though, or low testosterone. Like, I think bro just chatting. I ain't going to lie to you. But it's definitely a thing where you, like, trying to fit in for no reason.
Or you're gonna end up in jail. I'm dead ass.
What do you think the people of New York think about you?
Some hate me, some don't hate me. You know, it all just depends. Like, when I'm walking outside, I've never had a bad interaction. When people notice me and stuff, they take pictures, they tell me they like how I drive. But from the,
I wonder if bro ever walks around without the mask on and shit.
I'm gonna do this regardless whether people hate it or not.
Two with the F87. Table for two.
Oh, yeah, I'm still here. Gotta take a quick little chief break.
How wanted would you say you are by NYPD?
I'm like the most wanted right now. I've had a incident actually not too long ago where I was walking inside of a gas.
I'm still here, y'all. Don't trip.
Was like right there eyeing me, and they started like following me around.
You were wearing the shirt?
Yes, I was wearing the shirt, and I was wearing my Crocs. They started chasing me, and I noticed it. I straight booked it into my car. They like moved down there right behind me. I think they noticed me, like they recognized who I was.
the argument on their side, I think they would say like, look, this is a guy a lot of young men follow and look up to. If we let him run the streets, then there's gonna be 50 more, 100 more, many more people that take your place and try and do the same thing. What do you think about your impact and influence on this world?
I do have a heavy impact. I do influence a lot of people and stuff, but I always tell people not to do what I do because not everybody got the will. And, you know, I've seen a lot of crashes that, you know, people get into and stuff, and it's really not, you know, it's not cool. Just because it looks easy and shit, it doesn't mean it's easy, you know, anything can happen.
I'm gonna get in the car with you, but you promise to be careful with me?
I got you.
You got me?
You trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. All right,
I wouldn't trust that nigga.
We're gonna
I
make
just
a
turned my
mission
camera
to
off
the
again.
airport, and
Bro, I would not trust that nigga, bro. He just got in a crash not too long ago. I'm not trusting him personally, bro. I ain't trusting none of these dudes.
Before we show you
What
one
I'm
of the
talking about?
craziest parts of the video, first a quick message from our sponsor. Folks, it's crazy.
All right, y'all.
People are protecting you. Go in there, you start to dictation.
Dang. See, this is that light traffic, so it's really not that bad.
Every day. I can't drive the same
And I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I never cut up before, bro. Never. Has it ever been to the magnitude of these dudes? No. But I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I haven't cut up before, bro. I've definitely cut up before. Especially back in like 2022 with my homies, bro. You know what I'm saying? We used to do like races. Anytime we was going to a function, bro, we'd always do a race. I don't do that shit no more. I don't participate in it no more, bro. Like, nothing ever happened to me. I never got no crash, but it's just something that you just kind of grow out of, bro. He did say he was 19, so shit, we were the same age. We were the same age and shit, but their cutting up is a different type of cutting up that I was doing.
because it gets too hot.
You have good insurance?
I am the insurance.
I am the insurance. It's insane.
If anything happens, if I make a mistake, I gotta come out of pocket.
Damn. So if you hit somebody on the road, would you stop?
I think I would.
But there'd be some mental thinking going on to figure out how you'd make your next move?
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling you get when you do this.
It's a good feeling. It's, you know, it's addictive. It's better than drugs in my opinion.
Do you do any drugs?
I don't do drugs.
Do you drink?
Never.
Hey, that's good for him.
Vices besides crazy driving?
Not really. This is my high.
So do you feel like this is what you were put on earth to do, was to drive?
Yes. Ever since I started driving, I remember like the second every day I started driving, I was already doing this thing. Like, not as crazy, but like I was already nice at it, you know, like I was a natural.
Looks like we need engine oil. And tire pressure.
That's crazy.
Have you been riding this thing like a horse, huh?
Hey man, if I don't ride it like this, the next man will.
How much do you think this car costs?
This one specifically is about like 100 and some change.
Really? An M3?
Rental guys, how much are they charging you for a day?
Damn, an M3 really ain't that expensive. Might have to tap in, y'all.
Car like this.
Might have to tap in, though.
What's in it for them?
They're my boys.
If I worked my ass off to acquire a $100,000 vehicle and I knew you drove like a maniac, why would I just give it to you because you're my boy?
So my friends, you know, me and my friends have been doing this for almost ever, you know, and I have my own cars. I just don't do it in my own cars because it's hot, you know, when I'm making videos and stuff. But I got my boys who really don't care about none of that shit, you know. How you feeling?
That's so wild.
I feel like the beginning, right before you make the bungee jump, like I feel the build up, like you've walked to the top, you've put the belt on, and now you know you have to jump off, but you kind of don't want to. I love how I feel right now.
How about this? I bug out for 1 minute only, and we see if you can survive that 1 minute.
Let's do 1 minute.
See, he says that. I'm out of here, bro. Let me out. Let me out. See if you can survive the 1 minute. I'm out, gang. I'm out. I don't want this no more.
Mother. Yeah, we're on. There's nothing too fast, okay? Speed.
We're only going on.
Hell no.
Oh my god. Hey, lordy, lordy, come on. Come on.
But this is light traffic, y'all.
You're not too fast, not too fast. I can do the button, but the speed is what scares me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Bro, I want to say this is a talent, though. I want to let y'all know right now, this is a talent. Not everybody can do this, bro. You have to have really good, like, I know there's a lot of people want to talk about this, bro. There's a such thing as driving IQ, bro. You have to have a different type of driving IQ to cut up, bro. You have to, bro. You have to be able to see shit. It's almost like basketball playing sports. You have to be able to read the floor, pretty much. Like, you gotta be able to see where you want to go, bro. Where you want to take your angles, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. There's a thing that's driving IQ, bro. And not a lot of people can acquire it. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people. I can, but I would never cut up, respectfully.
Please, God Almighty.
You gotta be able to look at your mirrors. You gotta be able to keep your eye, like, it's tough, bro. Trust me, it's tough.
Heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. No, don't go faster though. Please,
see, like
dude.
this.
Holy shit, are you serious? Okay, good. Time. Good, cut. I'm sweating, dude. Oh Lord, that was exciting. Because I didn't even let Squeeze Benz go that far. Like there were so many times where I thought that was gonna be it. What's the fastest you ever gone in a car?
I hit 195. I've never, my dream is to always do 200, but I haven't had the right car to do it in.
Do you ever feel guilty doing this? Like, hey, I'm doing something that puts other people at great risk.
If I've ever like scraped someone's car, you know, tapped his mirror, or like even crashed him, I feel like I would feel guilty, but I've never felt guilty doing it.
That's fucked up. SRT lens.
The difficulty of getting away from police in these circumstances.
Really not difficult. Cops literally don't know what the they're doing. They're not drivers. They don't do this. And they drive slow cars. You know, stand no chance against the DA.
Hey, some cop cars do, bro. We be watching them crime videos. Some do. Let's keep it a bean. Oh, they out of there. Did that nigga have no belt on? You see how his bro, this nigga's going 107 and looking in his mirror. You see where his eyes is at? He's looking in that mirror. Bro,
Hold on. Hey.
Hey, Tommy, don't be saying hey, bro. They got cops going after them now. They out of there, bro. You gonna have to take it. No diddy.
License. Let's just relax. License? I don't want to go super fast.
Man.
How often would you say you go on a high-speed chase?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Is that an exaggeration at all?
No.
Have you had close calls?
I've had close calls, yes.
Have you been chased by a helicopter?
One time.
How is it getting away from that?
It was not as bad because the helicopter came after I got away, but it was 3 helicopters, as a matter of fact, and it was recent.
Can you explain the process?
You try to get away from them as fast as possible. And
undercover cop.
At a high speed, not too fast, but a speed that they're not going to maintain for more than 2 minutes. And
I was about to say, cops are not going to do all that cutting up. That's the thing. Like, they're just not. They'll do it a little bit, but once it gets to a certain point, you continue to cut up. They done, bro. They off of that.
Get out of there.
Bro, I got to put on the jacket, y'all. This motherfucking shirt got me dark as hell, bro. That's why I hate wearing white tees in the vid, bro. This is exactly why I hate wearing white tees in the vid. I always get dark as hell, man. Hopefully this jacket come clutch, though. My bad, y'all. I'm going to edit all this out. Shout out to Flight. Shout out to Flight. I'm going to edit all this out. Alright, we better, yeah, for sure. Nigga, I was dark as hell. I might have to zip it up, bro. That motherfucking white, bro. Every time I wear a white shirt, bro, I just get 10 times darker on this cam, bro. I can't go. Y'all barely can see my ass. You know what I'm saying? Alright, bet. For sure.
I know, but
you're good, trust me. I promise you, your life is in good hands. You're going already, there's no more cops. I'll slow down for you, don't worry. Can we...
They gotta get out of there, Tommy.
You were just asking about cops and how easy it is to...
Was that a real cop?
Yes.
What the fuck was that? What do you think? That was? Yeah. So we just got into a police chase and got away?
Basically.
Okay, easy, please.
good.
Please. Hey. Hey, we're good on this.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, please. Hey, can you listen to me? I get it, but I got the idea. I got a kid at home. I want to be a responsible dad. When you have a kid, maybe you'll feel a little.
I get it.
You're good at this. I trust that you're good at it. Do you see how I don't.
The cameraman stressing. He got the cameraman stressing. Yo.
I don't even sweat this much when we interviewed the Sinaloa fucking cartel a couple weeks ago. Holy shit. What would you say to someone that's like, man, that's a really selfish way to drive?
No comment. I'll keep it pushing. You know, I love doing what I do, and no one can tell me anything that will change that.
Crazy.
There's levels to this. There's really levels to this, and the level that I'm at, and like a few people are at, has not been discovered. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta care about everybody else on the road. That's something I really like care about. I don't care about the car I'm driving. I don't care about me. You know, like it's other people that have nothing to do with as well.
So, if people were to describe you as a menace, would you agree with that assessment?
I'll say 50-50.
What makes it?
Bro, agreeing to being a menace. At least he doing that.
Often on camera, it don't matter to me. I do it every day regardless. It's fun for me. These people, by the way, these people are like looking for us right now. The same cops that chased us. That's why he just went to the left. He's searching for the car because we just ran from him. So we'll keep a distance. We'll be fine. But I cannot stop. I cannot stop. Like if he lights us up, I might have to go. That's something I can't promise.
This bitch got an angle, I got roused like the Bengals. If I find out she's cheating, then my bitch getting strangled. 707, this a hell.
This song is crazy.
M-Box is a character, isn't he?
He's super funny. I love him.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
You're the biggest motherfucker ever. I want to crash out, but I'm not going to crash out. You saw the fucking police? He was like, I think he was off duty, but he turned his lights on you guys. You're definitely good, though. It's not hot, for sure. And then I was just right next to him. What's up, man?
Good to see you.
This man punch made death.
Hey, yo. Glove boy. Michael Jackson.
Oh, shit. Hey, easy.
They don't even chase no more.
They got punch made death in the video, bro.
The cops, we're not worried about them.
Do you clench up at all when he's driving?
Nah, not no more. I never did. He'll tell you out of everybody I love this shit the most.
Is his chain lighting up?
I never did. He'll tell you out of everybody.
Nigga got an LED chain, bro. That first time I ever seen that shit.
This shit the most. Look at him. Ooh, they're on his ass heavy.
I'm not gonna lie. Light him up right now. Just because I got lit up in the same car earlier.
Yeah, he's definitely on him though. He's like right on his ass.
This is a bad spot to be with traffic too.
Yeah, but you'll be good.
You'll be fine. The only problem about that car is that all four wheels are flat. He barely got any air in his tires.
Have you been on a chase yet?
A little one. That's good. Do you get any sort of nerves in you when you see the police in close proximity like that?
I get excited.
Facts.
I'm surprised you're in here, Tommy.
I am too.
I would have thought you wouldn't have fucked with it, or you would have been the next inbox like, hey, slow down, we got enough.
There's a
Inbox
cop
be doing
there,
that?
Dude. There's a cop right there.
Hey, that trooper's pulling up.
Yo, bro, you can't run him.
Nigga, he's right there, look.
Yo, bro, you are not. I have my real plates on.
Just relax. Look at your body language. We don't want to look like we're up to something.
Yeah, that trooper's on our ass, though.
Oh, Lordy. Just for context for the people back home, there's a state trooper, 9 o'clock.
I just landed. I've only been in New York on the soil for about 10 minutes. Already almost 2 potential chases.
Let's go.
I can't live like this, bro.
How do strikers come into play in this business?
Oh God. So strikers, I mean right now we have a jailbreak, Hellcat, and we have a track hawk. We're in a kind of a networking business where, for example, if someone does take our car and they're clean, but they end up trying to strike it, we have people that are in the group chat that send us pictures, hey, this is your car, they're trying to strike it. Once everything adds up, we kill the car or we try to get there as soon as possible and we just try to stop it.
But you have their information on file.
Yes, but some people don't care about the information being leaked, but they will still try to strike the car. They'll just report it that, hey, someone came to me, they robbed me of my car.
Has anyone tried robbing you before?
100%.
And what do you do?
we had a G-Wagon that was stolen. That was stolen by another rental company, actually. They tried to swap parts out. We kind of got an alert from the tracker saying that, hey, the device is disconnected, so we got there as fast as we can. And we tried to just get the car back.
So you're not scared at all when a guy like License or a Squeeze Benz hits you up for a car?
100%. I'm up all night. I wake up at probably 9 a.m. and I probably go to sleep at 5 a.m. Probably sleep 4 or 5 hours a day. We get alerts on our phone every single second. But it's just part of the business, you know. It's a high risk and high reward business.
I'm trying to understand.
High risk, high reward.
Tell me how much these scenes overlap. The strikers, the takeovers, the fast drivers, are they all kind of blended together?
In a way, yes. We all do the same thing, you know. Me personally, I'm not in the striker world. I don't drive stolen cars, any of that, but I know a lot of people that do.
Meeting up with the strikers. Shout out to Tommy G, man. This video.
My name is AJ, and I strike cars for the. My name is Ace, and I do the same thing he do.
Okay, we just pulled up on a random parking lot on you. How did this happen?
We basically just got chased by undercovers right now.
Just now?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. That's what they go for. They usually hit right here and the windows, so they know the vibe. So when they
With their car, they hit you?
No, not with the car, with the stick, with the stick. Shot up with the window with sticks.
Are we in a situation right now where if cops came, you would run?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. I've seen this around the country a little bit. One thing that kind of concerns me, I'm curious about, is why are so many young guys getting into this game, do you think?
Because it's easy and it's fun.
What makes it fun? Like,
bro, that's some childish shit to say.
Adrenaline and fast cars.
The average car thief right now, how old do you think they are?
Average like 17, 18.
Have you already taken the track on this thing?
Yeah, everything. Let me show you how we do it. So basically,
my bad, John.
Pop a window on the
I woke up and instantly got to recording.
You basically take out the screen right here and you take out all the wires that's behind it. And then you take out any wires that's connected to the mirror and the antenna.
Is this just for your personal use now? Are you going to sell it? What's?
It's Vince one, so I'm just keeping it.
Does the average cop, are they able to look at this and know it's stolen?
I mean, right now, hell yeah.
How so? What?
Just because the windows. The windows.
Do you apply often to jobs?
I try, but I just won't.
But wait, what about going on hikes for?
Hell yeah, we take this and go take a hike.
How long have you been in this game for?
Almost a year now.
I mean, they probably young as hell.
How good are the cops at chasing?
They trash.
How easily would you get away, would you say?
Mad easy. Because they're not gonna chase. I mean, to be honest, if you have to hit them, you'll hit them.
What brought you to the point where you're like, I'm willing to hit a cop, I'm willing to do this?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah,
what you mean?
Are people like me to blame?
No, not you. Like, they show you on YouTube how to take them. Yeah.
On the scale of good and evil, where do you guys place yourselves?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna place myself as good, bro. Because I can really be doing some dumb shit. Like, worse than just driving these cars. We live in a up world, so.
What do they
y'all are a part of that.
What are we about to go see?
Bro, people work hard for that shit, bro. And y'all over here stealing it. That's the one thing I can't get jiggy with. Y'all obviously are worse than the motherfucking cutting up folks, bro. Strikers, bro, I can't respect y'all, bro. Y'all literally are stealing folks' cars for no reason, bro. Get your own shit, bro.
If you wanted to get a car fixed same day, you bring it there, you know. And if you want to sell a striker, you bring it there. Everything is there, bro. It's like the center of parts and like fixing cars and just everything in between, you know.
So there's a little bit of an underground black market economy that happens in this spot. So Mr. Mbox, tell us where we are right now.
We are in the heart of Striker City, New York. Out here are all the chop shops where all the crash outs, the Kia boys,
so someone
the
probably just crashed their car here.
This was a crash, a simple plaster job type shit. You can see honestly because of the paint.
Yeah,
this was a bad accident, but this is also a beater. So
it's probably just someone.
I mean, yeah, it's registered and it has the inspection. So this is probably a legit car that was just involved in a bad accident and they didn't want to go through insurance. So once again, you can get a whole job done for under $1,000. You can get and once again, we're in New York. We're in the most expensive city in the world. So an average shop, let's say they charge $5,000. Out here, you go to the right Spanish guy or the right person, all of a sudden you're paying $600 for the same.
Nah, that's factual though. That, bro, it's the same thing here in Ohio, bro. It's the same thing here in Ohio, bro. You go to a nice place, a regular, you know what I'm saying, place they like your parents would tell you to go. Not my parents though. My pop's gonna definitely tell me to go to that Mexican guy. I ain't gonna lie to you, or even that African nigga.
Job with labor.
So If I have to get rid of something, do I come to a place like this to get it crushed or taken care of?
Like we had spoken to our man about, you could either strip the car clean, which depending on what type of striker it is, if it's a low-level striker, maybe you just set it on fire, maybe you bring it here for junk, maybe you try to sell it for $100, $200, which is a huge thing. After the car gets crashed, let's say before it was crashed, it was $8,000. Now that the car is crashed, if the airbags didn't go out, maybe it's $5,000. If the airbags went out, you could get that car for $1,000. And it could be a really high trim BMW, or Benz. It could be an insanely nice car that you got for 99% off, even of striker price, just because it was involved in an accident.
Damn. They low-key getting like finessed though, let's be real. The workers. I can't, y'all. I'm sorry.
Stop, bro. That was crazy. Just stop. Stop.
That was crazy.
Just stop.
I never seen some shit like that.
Just stop.
Bro, I got the Montclair shit on. Is that Montclair or is that Canada Goose?
I'm the slider of the fucking group, bro.
Okay, okay. Let me show you something.
So what are we walking up to right now?
That's the 2008 G37 Sport Package. It don't get better than this. This is the best drift car you could get. $25.
You bought this car for $25?
$25.
How long ago did you guys pick up this car?
Like maybe 4 weeks now.
And you just use it as your personal car now?
No, not really.
Hell nah.
Bring it to do dumb shit like this.
So if NYPD passes these plates, how do you evade detection?
No, nothing comes up into the plates. They're ghost plates.
You'd think with all the cameras in New York that the NYPD
I've heard of ghost
would have an
plates.
easy time catching guys like this. Between the tolls, traffic lights, bridges, and more, there are thousands of license plate readers across NYC. But keep in mind this rule: no plate, no case. And to beat the cameras, these drivers have a few clever tactics up their sleeve. One of them is to use fake license plates, which some of them even sell on their own merch sites. Another tactic is to use stolen plates, and still yet another is to make their plates unreadable by doing things like taping over the letters and numbers. To me, it's always fascinating to watch this ongoing chess match between law enforcement and the criminals that are trying to stay one step ahead. So, to you, what is the hardest part about this business?
Taking a car. Taking a car for sure, because you gotta hop through the window, it's a process and all of that. It takes too long.
What about the person that owned this car?
They got insurance. I went through the glove compartment. He has full coverage. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna get a new car.
I don't want to hype this up, but in a weird way, does he actually come out ahead, you think?
Yeah, for sure. He probably got like a G80 or some shit. As far as like 10,000.
Yeah, I mean, I don't support it like I just told you. I do not support this because it's like, bro, people work hard for their money. You putting somebody like think about it, you got to go to work the next day and you find out your car no longer got your crib. Nigga, you stopped me from also getting bread. You stopped me from also getting money at work, bro. I got to take off the shift and probably the next shift to figure out what the hell's going on. But he does come out on top. Like he did say, you do come out on top because your insurance is going to take care of you and then you're going to get a better car. I'm going to be real with y'all. It's just like getting in a car accident. It's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a better car because they going to give you money. You know what I'm saying?
His insurance definitely cut him a check for like 30. Yeah?
Oh, helicopter again. There's a lot of deja vu from last year, guys.
McLaren.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. All right, this has been a legendary interview. Stay safe. Thank you for keeping me safe when I was with you, and I enjoyed getting to know you. I'm going back to Milwaukee. Peace.
It was nice talking to you.
At this point, we've seen the stolen car game pretty up close. Like, look, that's how he's treating someone's car. It's just his personal fun car. The insurance argument, there might be some slight truth to it. Do I really think this guy took the care and consideration to check his glove box and check to make sure he had insurance as if he would just leave it alone if he didn't? Doubt it. Insurance can take a while. Just the
facts. I just said that, y'all. I just said that. You gotta wait a few days. Like folks still gotta go to a shift or do stuff, bro. It's like you still fucking me over, bro.
And then when you look at the amount of money they're making peanuts nowadays. $800 in 4 weeks is, I could mow lawns and outdo these guys. I mean, go to a cage fight or get into public speaking. There's ways to exercise that muscle without being a menace to society. A common thing I hear from people that do stuff like that is, like the guy said he did it out of boredom. I've heard people say, well, there's nothing else to do out here.
That's that shit.
Do you have any creativity? Do you have any imagination? Go play with your
Tommy keeping it real.
Basketball court. Join a jiu-jitsu gym. Do something. Imagine how bored you're gonna be in jail when Big Bubba is your roommate and you can all you think about is how you avoid you know what. So like, think ahead a little bit. Act now in a way that you would like your future to turn out. You imagine this amazing future, but you're acting shitty in your present.
Facts.
Good luck.
Tommy G spitting that real shit, man. Shout out to Tommy G for the video, man. Always entertaining. Y'all heard enough from me, bro. I don't rock with the stealing car shit, bro. I just can't ever get down with that, bro. I'm never gonna do it. Or I'll never be okay with it. The cutting up shit, even then, like, I still don't rock with that either, because you're putting people's lives in danger, including your own. But like, I'd rather that than the stealing the car shit, bro. Believe it or not, y'all. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. But it's been real, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out there.